Thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your monthly October 2020 tarot card reading. Really looking forward to delving into your situation for your individual zodiac sign this month. If you haven't already and you would like to check out your free 3-card reading, you can do so by clicking the link down beneath this video. It's 100% free and it looks into your past, present and future situation. Each of the tenses is written specifically for the position the card is pulled in. So this is not a generic reading, it's more tailored exactly to the question that you're asking. But without further ado, let's get into this month and see what the cards hold for you. Hello Libra, and thank you so much for joining me for your October 2020 tarot card reading. Let's see what comes up for you in the present month. So we have the Queen of Swords, who has made an appearance for quite a few signs this month. The Queen of Swords, I think it was Virgo and Cancer that got this in different positions. She can be very steely, she can be a bit cold, a little bit austere. She's a real authority figure for sure. Usually can be the head of some kind of organisation, but she's extremely funny, very witty once you get to know her. So this could represent a female that you know. If it doesn't represent a person, it's that kind of energy where perhaps you don't want to show your fun, quirky side. Maybe that is the foot that you put forwards, but actually you're going to be a bit more serious this month, Libra. So, you know, true to form, that balanced way of seeing things, the people that you interact with, you might interact with differently. Sometimes you're going to be more open, sometimes you're going to be a bit more closed this month. What is blocking you this month is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is very, very fast moving energy. It kind of rushes us off our feet, you know. This is positive because it gets things moving and it gets things moving forwards, but it could be that you feel a little bit overwhelmed at times, Libra, and it's kind of like you're not able to weigh things up in the way that you typically might like to. So it's not negative at all. It's just saying, you know, hold on to your hat, because if you're going on a roller coaster, it could well fly off if you're not prepared. The card that is your foundation card is the Moon. The Moon has so much to it, as with all tarot cards, particularly major arcana cards. There are reams and reams of meaning to each thing, and we could be here for hours just talking about one card, but typically this is about confusion and illusion around you. Not quite knowing what's going on, it's misty, you're at sea, you can't quite read the compass correctly, you don't know all the details. So some kind of secret could be revealed that you have been wondering about. So that sounds a little bit negative, doesn't it, Libra? But on the other side of the Moon, it's very psychic, very intuitive. So you could be receiving some real insights in your dream time. If you want to know the truth about something, it could be a good idea to ask a higher power, whoever you know, feel like you can talk to, whether that's some kind of deity, whether it's God, you know, the Lord, whether it's your angels, and just say, please reveal the truth to me in my dream time, and see if anything comes up for you, because I do feel that psychically this month you could learn some new information. Not everything has to be logically underpinned, right? Especially when it involves our feelings and emotions. So if we look at your past situation, we have the Knight of Batons, the Knight of Wands. I love this guy because he's not dressed for battle at all. Knights, you know, if you think about knights charging into battle, that's pretty much the Knight of Swords, because he's like the typical white knight, right? A knight in shining armor, running through, slicing everybody and saving the day. This guy is totally different because he is dressed for a performance. I don't know. He's kind of like getting all the glory. He enjoys the parade, and you know, it can be a little bit of arrogance that comes with him, but for the most part, he's just enjoying the fruits of his labour. And I feel, Libra, that do you let your talent shine enough? Like, do you pat yourself on the back enough, or are you being too critical? Because you got to give yourself this bit of time to blow your own trumpet, you know? Yes, be humble by all means, but at the same time, you know, come on, like, just grab your achievements and say, wow, do you know what? I did that. I really made it through that difficult time. And I'm going to tell people about it, and I'm going to let myself, for once, put myself at the centre of attention. Perhaps that's what's needed this month. The card that is spiritually crowning you is a little bit difficult. It's the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is nightmares. So it's funny, not funny, haha, but it's interesting because, you know, I asked you to think of reaching out for some advice within your dreams. Perhaps that comes through and it isn't actually the nicest dream. And I'm sorry if that happens. Our dream time is our subconscious just trying to sort out all that stuff throughout the day. Our subconscious sees everything. So a lot of the questions that we have in life, we kind of already know the answer to deep down, because our brain has already figured it out. We're just not consciously, you know, aware of it yet. So when this 9 comes up, it can mean that those things are coming up in our dreams. So we're talking about insomnia, night terrors, maybe. Some depression and anxiety can come in with this card. So I think it is about just, please be very gentle with yourself. I feel like there is this berating, like, you know, and this guilt almost, like, please just know that every single one of us makes mistakes, and as long as we all take accountability for it and try and put it right, there's nothing more we can do than that, you know, is there? So berating yourself every day of your life for something that happened, or, you know, I just think isn't going to be helpful to your journey. This isn't about burying your head in the sand, Libra, but it is about just give yourself a break. Be more like this guy, you know, just have a little bit more, allow a bit more fun into your existence. We all mess up. So your immediate future is the Emperor. You're going to be getting very organized, structured, disciplined with something. And I feel that this is actually going to be some kind of creative project. The Emperor can represent a father figure within our lives. But he's also, you know, he has a seriousness to him, but he gets things done in a very structured way. So this is about, you know, typically writing lists, writing plans. And that's going to help you really focus your dreams and pull them into some kind of structure that you can actually implement. Now, your state of mind for this month is the King of Wands. This is what we want to see now. You're breaking through that harsh, critical stuff you've been doing to yourself. And now you're the King of Wands. You know, you're coming into this state of being where you're letting your creative juices flow. You're really helping other people. You're being like the linchpin to any kind of company that you're working with. You're coming up with all the ideas. You're the person that people go to for advice. This is wonderful. You know, if you make yourself the person that everybody needs, then you become really just valuable, right? People are never going to dispose, particularly in the workplace, of somebody who they need 100%. So your outside influence for this month is the Nine of Pentacles. This is fantastic. The Nine of Pentacles means that your harvest is coming in some way. Maybe you set an intention in the past and you've kind of forgotten about it, and now it comes back through. So you could receive some kind of outside information that does help you to figure out exactly what this is. Your hopes and fears for this month, Libra. Wow, we're moving. This is what we want. We're moving into this more fiery side of your nature now, where it's not all about pleasing other people. It's not all about keeping the peace. This is about letting your own gifts and talents shine. Not always being the person that steps back and lets everybody through the door first. Yes, you're still going to be polite and courteous, because that is, a lovely way to be in life. But no, you're putting yourself first. You're putting your own dreams and ambitions first, and good for you. And then your outcome for this month is the Fool. So you start on this brand new journey of self-discovery, and you're leaving behind those things that were weighing you down. So if we just do a quick recap, you've got this steely type of energy going on that's not very kind, not very warm, should I say, but is funny and is pleasant enough, just doesn't have that warmth to it. You've also got a lot of things happening at once, and you're not quite 100% sure of all the facts or the truth. Some anxiety's stepping in because of that, because of this Nine of Swords, which is understandable. But you're going to get structured, and you're going to get disciplined, and then this creativity can really shine through. You might have a little windfall or something that was owed to you, which is just going to give you even further a boost. And then by the end of the month, you're really starting a new journey and a new chapter that is, you're just going to really enjoy, Libra. So there you have your monthly reading for this month. Thank you so much for joining me again. It's a real honour to spend that time with you and for us to share that space. If you did feel inclined that you wanted to reach out for a one-to-one with myself or with Patrick, you can find that information in the description box beneath this video. But until we speak again next month, take care and stay safe. Alyssa.